Cop and a half, or as it's known in the European markets as constable and one half of a constable, by which of course I mean a child. That joke is so stupid. Anywho, Cop and a Half stars Burt Reynolds as disgruntled police detective Nick McKenna, who's forced to partner with 8-year-old police enthusiast Devon Butler after Devin witnesses a murder. It's played for laughs, so it's cool. Cop and a Half begins with Devon Butler and his friend Ray playing cops and robbers at recess when Devin accidentally sprays the teacher's crotch. For a long time. Like a ridiculously long time before he realizes that it's not in fact his friend that he's spraying. Devin takes off and the teacher can't go after him, because of his slightly wet pants, and he runs into the bathroom. Ew, don't do that. There's probably pee on that floor. Devin runs into 2 meat-headed sacks that proceed to give him a swirly.
Hope you have fun!
Enjoy your recess, nerd!
I've been looking for you, mister. What, have you been swimming, Butler?
No, he's been dunking for turds!
So, does this whole school just turn a blind eye to bullying? There are 2 assholes on the other side of the door walking around school threatening people with a bat, and now they're going to allow another student to imply that Devin eats poop? Shameful. Devin gets sent to the principal's office. For what? I don't know. What exactly did Devin do wrong?
Every day these big jumbos put me in the toilet and hold me upside down.
Always blaming it on someone else.
You honestly think he stuck his own head inside of a toilet?
I have to call your grandmother.
And say what? Okay, he got a teacher's pants a little wet. You're the geniuses that allowed this to happen by having virtually no supervision during recess.
Devin, if I don't make this call, you will never learn.
Learn what? On the way home, Devin and Ray witnessed Detective Nick McKenna making very questionable and dangerous choices while chasing down some criminals.
Who do you think is gonna run out of gas first? End of the line!
Do all cops do that? Only the best.
No, I'm pretty sure it's only the worst.
I'm not getting out of this car! I hate to run!
Some kids in the park make fun of your running shorts too? I didn't know they were on backwards. Oh, real funny. I had to get dressed in the dark that day. There's reportedly a deleted scene that shows that Nick McKenna is the mayor's brother-in-law, thus explaining why he's allowed to get away with such shitty police work. Luckily for McKenna, Devin is actually competent and manages to get the license plate number. Devin later sees the black Lincoln and decides to follow it to an abandoned warehouse. This is why I'll never be a criminal. I would see an abandoned warehouse and either A, be too scared to go in for fear of ghosts, or B, too scared to go in because even though it's abandoned, someone surely still owns the property, and if they show up, guys, we could be in big trouble. The mob is having a meeting with Quintero. The same guy McKenna arrested 3 hours ago and he's already back on the streets. Top-notch police work, McKenna.
You did good. Good enough even to meet the boss, you lucky stiff.
Well, hey, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. Hey, I roam from town to town.
And right after this singing buffoon is finished, we'll go get the boss.
I roam around and round and round and round. Round and round and round and round. Hey, boss, you killed me.
Oh my god, he is the boss. In any profession, it would be difficult to take a singing boss seriously, but it has to be damn near impossible in the mob.
Really think that I don't know why they let you go so fast?
McKenna ran him down with his car simply because he didn't want to run, so I'd say even a court-appointed lawyer would be able to get him off easily.
Bobo delivers the euphoria.
10:30, Thursday morning. That's $100,000.
Your cop friends get that Quintero.
If he was wired, they would have easily gotten it, but you don't even know if he is.
Is it loud enough for you?
Yeah. You practically yelled your entire plan.
Relax. Probably the pigeons.
How did you rise to the top of the musical mafia with such terrible instincts? Devin agrees to tell the police everything he knows, but only if they let him become a cop.
What's the name?
I really want to give you this name. You put me on duty, it's yours.
The cops would actually be well within their authority to arrest Devin for obstruction of justice. Withholding evidence? You think this is a game? I hope they bury you, you little bastard.
You gave me 2 destroyed lawns, a Weber grill, a chaise lounge.
I gave you a purpose.
A reckless endangerment. You owe me.
I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you
Hey,
nothing.
Movies about cops always have that one belligerent loose cannon who somehow keeps his job even though he's a psycho, but that is the only profession that would work. You couldn't have a loose cannon disgruntled office worker. Jenkins, I asked for the Guterman file and you caused $70,000 worth of damage to the break room, and now the office manager Sheila is up my ass. What the hell were you doing? My job. I got the file, didn't I? But at what cost, Jenkins? At what cost? Turn in your 3-hole punch and your I Hate Mondays mug. You're off the job.
Why do you think I spent hours and hours at the range shooting at silhouettes, shooting the hearts right out of them? Every single day I've been doing that for years. Why do you think I do that? I do that because I don't want to chase anybody. I don't like to run.
That's the most psychotically lazy thing I've ever heard. And just so we're clear, McKenna is currently referring to chasing down what they thought was a purse snatcher, but was actually a man trying to run his wife's purse to the bus stop. So, yeah, he would have rather shot an innocent man than run. Maybe if he didn't go to work in cowboy boots.
I'm not.
Why, you said I did a great job.
You didn't kill me, I didn't kill you. I guess you did all right, but the deal was one shift.
But there's another Bobo.
Yeah, he pops up, I'll write you. Give me your stuff. You're a good kid.
You know, watching this movie makes me realize how great Norm Macdonald's Burt Reynolds impression actually is.
Yeah, that's right. Jared Ferguson. It's a funny name.
The heavens in my heart leaped into your eyes.
So, is Vinnie Fountain an actual recording artist? Like, it's not just a weird hobby? I think I'm gonna need more of a backstory on Vinnie Fountain.
He's just some kid. But we know where he lives.
How much could a little kid see?
I was a little kid once myself, and I saw everything.
That's a weird and very general claim to brag about. The mob finds out where Devin lives, and so Devin has to go live with McKenna to keep him safe. But McKenna almost shoots him in the middle of the night and decides he doesn't want to partner with him anymore. Babysitting is hard.
License and registration, please, Mr. Fleming.
What are you?
I'm your worst nightmare. An 8-year-old with a badge.
I think my worst nightmare was the time that I was in my house, but it wasn't my house. You know, like it was someone else's house, but I knew that it was my house. Like after I woke up, I realized I didn't recognize anything in there, but during the time, I knew that it was my house. It's hard to explain, but it's like I was in a hallway that I recognized in my dream. I knew something was there. I couldn't see it, but I knew something was there, and it was chasing me, and I was trying to run, but I couldn't actually run. Like I was running as hard as I could, but I was actually only going really slow. What? Just give me 10 more minutes to explain this, then I'll wrap. No? All right. Moving on, I guess. It was really scary, you guys.
Don't sass me, Mr. Fleming.
Officer Butler has full jurisdiction here.
Step by your car, please, sir.
Is this for real?
Out.
I can explain.
Herman, if I don't do this, you will never learn. And I would be doing you a great injustice.
You know, if I was Fleming and I was pulled over by an 8-year-old, I would ask way more questions before just letting them give me a ticket. Fountain's goons see Devin and try to run him down, but he's saved at the last minute by McKenna. You know, I've never tried to run anyone down with my car, but it seems like this should have been a slam dunk for Fountain's men. Look here. They have a prone stationary target, but watch what happens. If they stay on the same path, they would have been able to run down Devin and McKenna. Interesting. Kinda difficult to smush someone under your car when you veer away at the last minute. Huh? What's that? It's just a movie and they did that for the safety of the stunt doubles? No, look. It was Mr. Fountain's men. Trying to run down Devon Butler. Mr. Fountain? Ruthless singing mobster? What are you talking about? McKenna decides that he actually cares about Devin and agrees to partner with Devin and have him live with him again, and they go to a biker bar to follow up on a lead regarding someone named Bobo.
Give me a milk, Steve. In a dirty glass.
Oh, Devin, no, don't do that. Or else the rest of the movie will be devoted to Devin trying to bring down the mob while also suffering from mono or something. They chase down Bobo, but he manages to get away because McKenna completely chickens out.
It's your 10-20, McKenna.
We're perpendicular.
Actually, you're at a 45-degree angle.
We're perpendicular.
You are perpendicular to any other object that is also currently at a 45-degree angle opposite from your 45-degree angle. So Devin is back living with McKenna for not even a whole day when McKenna gets mad and once again tells Devin he doesn't want to live with him or be his partner.
I can't handle this anymore. I cannot handle it anymore. I'm not your partner either.
Fine. I don't want you to be my father. I don't want you to be my partner. I don't want you to be anything.
Do you really need this to happen twice in the same movie? How many times does McKenna have to come to his senses and realize that he actually cares about Devin, who, holy shit, may actually be some kind of wizard or even a full-blown warlock? Where the f*** did he go? Fountain's goons go to the schoolyard to find Devin, and these are the most conspicuous criminals ever. It's the middle of the day.
Where is Devon Butler?
The better question is, where are the recess monitors?
I'm Devon Butler.
I'm Devon Butler. I'm Devon Butler.
I'm Devon Butler.
I'm Devon Butler.
All of these kids are named Devon Butler? That's just lazy writing. John Smith. See? I just came up with a completely awesome character name right on the spot. Jeff Smith. It's not even the slightest bit difficult. Joe Smith. Man, I am on fire.
Fire!
You know, I don't care if there are evil criminals terrorizing my classmates. If my mom packed me a Twinkie in my lunch, I'm eating that damn thing. Throw an Almond Joy or something, because they suck and it'll probably hurt more. Devin stows away in the bad guy's car, and McKenna tracks him to the warehouse where they are manufacturing drugs. Drugs. Just sickening. We are then treated to the greatest boat chase ever recorded on film, before the movie Face Off came out and forever took over that honor.
Indisposed at the moment. I can't even get myself out of here, boss.
So if you're stuck so bad in a boat that you can't get out, the boat is probably what's keeping you alive. So yeah, once they use the jaws of life, he's probably going to bleed out. So Mr. Fountain's criminal empire has come to a close, and McKenna and Devin go on to be great friends, and everything works out. Until Mr. Fleming ultimately sues the city, because I'm sorry, even though Fleming is a dick, there was nothing legal about what transpired there. Sad, really. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs. Well, thanks for watching.